Today is July 24th, 2010, and my name is Terrence G. I live in San Francisco, and I'm a Chinese American. I'm also an investment advisor, which is a glorified stockbroker. I always know where the Dow Jones is, which is about 10,300 right now. It's not too high and it's not too low, it's just alright. My wife and daughter are asleep right now, and I'm getting ready to go see a client in San Jose this morning. So what do I love? I guess it starts with loving yourself. I love my life and I love what I do. I take pleasure in making videos and writing and talking and explaining. I love videos. In fact, I have stacks of videos everywhere. I love my wife immensely, and I love my kid, and I love being a family and going out and cooking and taking family trips. These are the things that I love. So, what makes me laugh? That's the hardest question. I guess everyday things. Everyday things make me laugh. My daughter makes me laugh because she has so much energy. Michelle is a special girl. She's 2.5. We adopted her from China about a year ago. She spent the first 1.5 years of her life in a Chinese orphanage. We are lucky to have her. Then I'm off for an early appointment. It's a pretty foggy and overcast day, which is par for the course for San Francisco. I get on the 101 freeway and head south to San Jose, which is about 50 miles away. I pass by SFO. I pass by Moffett. I finally arrive at my client's house. I pretty much tell my clients to stay put and that we are in for the long run. The market is down, but everything will return back to the mean. We need to reallocate from time to time and stay balanced between a mix of stocks and bonds, and I'll see you back in 4 months to check on your portfolio. Do you have any questions? Then I get the hell out of Cowtown, because this is when the weekend really begins. I drive back to the city and back into the fog. Here's my exit. Fog City. So the question is, what do I have in my pockets? Well, let's see. I have 2 sets of keys. I have my house keys, and I also have my car keys. And I have my cellular phone. And I also have some earplugs for my phone. I always carry my camera. And let's see, I also have my wallet. And the last thing I have is my calendar. And I always like to know where I am. So, what do I fear? I fear everything will come crashing down and there's nothing that we can do about it. I fear failure, that nothing I will do will ever turn out and that everything will just disappear into the dust. I fear losing things. I fear losing my wife or my house or my kid or even all of my money. Don't we all fear losing all of our money? But it's these same fears that drive us to do what we do, to work and to struggle and to survive. And I really think that we need to look at our fears head on, and we need to attack them before they attack us. Then we go to Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. There are the usual cast of characters. Here's my lovely wife, who I adore. We go to the De Young Museum. We let Michelle run around. Then we take the elevator to the 9th floor tower. And it's still pretty foggy in San Francisco. Then we decide to go to the Academy of Science. Michelle loves the dinosaurs. And here she decides to do the dinosaur dance. We see jellyfish and giant fish. Michelle's favorite animal is the albino alligator. Then we check out the Amazon rainforest. It's 85 degrees Fahrenheit here. Our little girl loves to run and climb. We see lots of butterflies. Then we go up to the living roof. We let Michelle run circles. Then we drive to see the last remaining American buffaloes.
是什么？ Buffalo.
I think these buffaloes symbolize us. One of these days we are going to be extinct, and they're going to take the last two of us and put them into this big pen, and everybody will come to gawk at us, but we won't do a damn thing, and everybody's going to think, what was so great about them? Next we drive out to Ocean Beach to watch the sun go down, but it's foggy and cold. The wife and kid aren't liking it very much. So we go across the street to the beach chalet. It's nicer here, and we're put on a waiting list, but everybody is happier after a hot chocolate. Michelle is easily pacified with video games. And we really never get to see the sun fall into the Pacific Ocean. Later we drive home along the Pacific Coast Highway. And when we get home, Mom gives Michelle a bath.
Turtle. Octopus. 这个呢？这是什么？这是什么 Very good, dolphin. 这个呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？等呢？
I get to put Michelle to sleep. I have my own magic method. First I test her with the alphabet. I make her count all the numbers. Then I kill her with the 100 words book. Finally, I read her nursery rhymes. This usually does the trick. I should tell you that Saturday night is date night. So, good night to the world with love from San Francisco.